welcome to the HVAC Diaries. My name is Jessica, and I am a refrigeration and air conditioning apprentice in British Columbia, Canada. I work with my family's business at Cam Cool Refrigeration, where we specialize in commercial and industrial refrigeration and air conditioning. It's always a mouthful. I have never done a vlog before, and that is what this is. So, unfortunately, I've chosen a pretty boring week to start my vlog in, but the awesome thing about the internet is that if you do find this boring, or if you don't like what I'm saying, you can skip to the next video and I won't even know. Don't do that. So this week has been pretty, I couldn't say boring, but I just haven't been out on the tools very much this week. On Monday, my brother and I went out to like this little cannabis farm. Cannabis is a plant. This cannabis farm where they had 2 dehumidifiers that weren't working. And what we found on those were the evaporator fans weren't starting because of faulty capacitors. So easy peasy fix there, we got them up and running. Then my dad and I went over to a liquor store to look at an ice machine that wasn't working quite well. What was happening with the ice machine is that it was taking so long to harvest ice, and then when it did harvest, the ice was all really thick and like solid. What we found on that unit was it was a bit short on refrigerant. So we performed a leak test. Unfortunately, we couldn't find any leaks. Our digital leak detector didn't find any signs of leakage. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on it. Basically what happens when a system is short on refrigerant is that the evaporator will still try to reach the set point, but because there's not quite enough refrigerant, it never gets satisfied. And so the compressor and the condenser fan motor just keep running and running and running and running and running. And that's why the ice builds up so thickly on the back end of it. It's got this really thick butt. So it takes, I don't know, 20-25 minutes for a harvest, which is twice as long as usual. And then when the ice finally does harvest, it drops and it doesn't break into cubes because it's so solid and so thick. So we topped up the unit, we checked 2 batches of ice, they came out perfectly. And so, like I said before, I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on it because I sanitize that machine every 6 months or so. So I'll keep my eye on it, we'll see how it goes. Let's see, on Tuesday, I spent the day in my home office for 2 reasons. The first reason is because of our monthly Women in HVAC Are Canada board meeting, which is about an hour and a half on Zoom. And then the second reason is because Cam Cool's year end is September 30th. We've just recently paid a GST payment at the end of October, so I was filling out, or as the bookkeeper, I was preparing all of the financials, all of our accounting stuff for the accountants to prepare our year-end financials. That's really boring. On Wednesday and Thursday, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I attended the SciFX show, the trade show. It's put on It's put on by the Canadian Institute of Plumbing and Heating. And although it was really plumbing centric, there was lots of plumbing people there. I went there to represent Women in HVAC Are Canada, along with another lady from the filtration group. We spent 2 days together. She's my new best friend. We met so many wonderful people coming through the expo. So many people stopped to speak to us at our booth and found out more about our organization and what we're up to. We're still really brand new, so we're kind of trying to find our feet. But the reception was amazing. Everyone was just so intrigued and curious. So many people wanted to help out. Like, how can I get involved? How can I help? So I'm sure lots of awesome things came out of those 2 days. And what else? Today is Friday. today's job kind of fell through, which is a little bit the nature of our business. Sometimes we could have a whole day planned and something will happen in the morning and the whole day will just either change or canceled. So I had some time today to record this vlog as a test to see how it goes, and hopefully next week's vlog will be even more entertaining, because hopefully we've got a really packed week next week. Whew, I've spoken for 5 minutes straight. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like this video if you didn't find it too boring, and subscribe to my channel so that you can see what I post next time. Thank you again.